main theme of say is to be influentially great. It means that whatever you do, whatever you influence to other people, whatever na pinapakita mo, do it with great purpose, do it with excellent execution. I'm Sam, and this is Big Redefined. So this song started a few months ago. The owner of Big Clothing approached me. It was supposed to be just like I'm going to represent the brand by taking pictures and everything and wearing it sa gigs. A playful conversation happened, and he asked me na if I'm down to like make an official soundtrack para sa Big Clothing. So kind of like said, yeah, of course. And at the time, hindi pa namin alam kung how we would work the track mismo. If I want them to write the lyrics or me writing the lyrics. We made this group chat and then virtually met the both of them, the owners of Big Clothing. Shout out to Luke and Genesis. Next thing we know, nag-meeting na kami. So we had this sit down like 3 hours, just sitting down talking about what's Big Clothing, what's the main idea of Big Clothing, what's the what do you want people to recognize you for. I went home, and then it took me like one sitting of just a cup of coffee just for me to finish the whole track mismo, yung Big. So it took me like an hour or 1 hour 30 minutes or so. Next day, I kind of like had melody na stuck sa utak ko, like yung parang flute. I went on with it, but I kind of had the feeling na that melody I heard it from somewhere. I was never sure. So I kind of went on with it and built the track around it, yung melody na nasa utak ko, and I finished the beat in like 2 hours, 3 hours. It was just a simple beat kasi, but I really liked the bounce and everything. And so went on with it, and it took us like 2 weeks to like finalize everything and then released it. Hey brother, listen. This ain't your typical gossip or blowing whistles. I'm talking about the good habits super essential. So what you blabbing about ain't nothing painful. It's just an earful. I set my mind right to get myself off the bigger hoard, 'cause all I get is stress from this so-called art of eating words. So what if I've been staring, I'm a bore, I ain't caring. You complaining like a Karen, blah 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 blah, no one cares. I heard yung mga content ng masterclass, and then played this melody that and then snap. I knew from that moment na dun ko nakuha yung idea ng melody. It was too late. I released it already. And so I kind of like ripped off the melody ni Timbaland but I never knew na dun palagi nanggaling yon until narinig ko ulit after ng release. Honest mistake yun para sa akin, but still different. Yung beat is still different and everything. I still used different instrument and everything, and I never sampled anything. So that beat was like made in 3 hours. So with that melody na I built around, it took me like just 3 hours siguro na i-build yung beat na yun. So about the music video, a cool coincidence kasi that night nag-usap kami ng Big about a potential collaboration with the track. And so the next day, in-approach ako ng kaibigan ko. Shout out to Ash Maranyon, great dope filmmaker. And he approached me and said, "Bro, are you down with making free music video ko sa'yo? Parang yung deal natin is wala tayong gagastusin. It's like a budget-free music video." And so I immediately thought na, yo, this could be like potential collaboration between the three of us, Big, me, and Ash Maranyon, the filmmaker. Gave him the idea of that potential collaboration. That day, yun nga, na-agreehan namin na gawin yun, yung music video. So what was supposed to be an official soundtrack of Big Clothing became a dope music video. So everything was smooth. Big Clothing did their part of providing everything that we need with no budget at all sa amin. Yung wala kami kinastos, yung Ash walang kinastos and everything. Just what we could work with, we did that. And Everything was smooth, the settings and everything, the people were involved, some music video, they were so dope, they were so cool. We made friends, and then it came out very successful, exceeding yung expectation ko dun sa parang yung parang ceiling ng success ng kanta na yun. It exceeded my expectations, and so I'm really proud of what we did dun sa Big Clothing. Shout out to them. I try to get the best and take whatever's mine. My biggest competition's myself and my time. I take all my brothers from the start on my right. Don't cry if you get left behind. So, yung favorite line ko dito sa track na to is, the pre-chorus. So, it talks about you having no competition whatsoever but yourself. Yung kasi we tend to compare ourselves sa ibang tao na parang kailangan mong maabot yung ganitong artist, kailangan mong maabot yung ganito, parang ganyan, yung parang sineset nyo yung parang threshold nyo sa achievement ng ibang tao when it's supposed to be just you competing against yourself. Kung ano yung nagawa mo noon, dapat you overdo it by the next time and overdo it by the next time. And of course it also talks about you lifting your other brothers up sa success mo. They were the ones that pushed you up, and so you're bringing them up with you. And it talks about, of course, humility, kasi when you are humble enough to accept the same people na nandyan sa'yo, nandyan para sa'yo when you were still on the ground or underground or whatsoever, na andyan ka pa sa ilalim, and when you make it to the top, sila pa rin yung parang mga kasama mo and stuff. And so it talks about me being humble, parang ganun na rin. And it's also the theme of big clothing is all about being humble rin. I'm just too big. Yeah, I'm too big. So if you got nothing to say, better stay out of the way. I'm too big. So the whole song itself is like, ang setting nito is you talking to haters, kasi hey brother, it talks about when I said hey brother, listen, it talks about the people who criticize you, the people who look down on you and everything, na walang bilib sa'yo. And so in the first verse, I talk about credibility kasi ng sinasabi ko. Hey brother, listen, this ain't your typical gossip or blowing whistles. It means na I'm not just talking about clout or talking about stuff na hindi ko naman pala kaya or hindi ko naman ginagawa. I'm talking about stuff na actually I can prove it to you na meron ako, or can prove it to you na I can do that. I stand for all that I say, be influentially great, bigger than reality, it's dreams I just cannot escape, it's the thing that I've been dying for, prepping up my coffin for, so if I ain't about it, what's half of my life I'm living for, yeah! And so the second verse talks about the new theme ng Big Clothing, which is bigger than reality. This is the shirt. Bigger than reality is like a quote or something that the Big Clothing and personally I stand for it in, because bigger than reality means conquering everything that's been the world is throwing at you, because reality is there's a lot of hate, there's a lot of people who are gonna throw bad things at you and will pull you down, whatever. That's reality. So you gotta be bigger than that. You gotta believe that you could overcome your shadow, you could overcome your past self, you could overcome the negative comments, you can overcome the lies and everything. And so that is, like, for me, is a powerful statement, the three-worded phrase, bigger than reality. I can apply that, and you can apply that sa kahit anong estado ng buhay mo. If you're still hustling hard or you're making it to the top, just remember to always be bigger than reality. And reality is just state of mind, yung kung anong iniisip natin na parang dyan lang tayo, hanggang dyan lang tayo. We should be bigger than that, because reality doesn't exist if you believe in something beyond it. 3, 2, 1. Peter Piper cherry picker, don't know where to stand. 100 times over, you still don't understand. You know you a hard 5, feeling like a 10. You came here to win, not to win. Came here to hate, write your name back in the page. Get back the pen and you wait. Better be solid, the reason you state. You can't demolish what you can't create. Personally, I think that I improved a lot, since I started production and everything. I started music, and up to now, I kind of like, I humbly took the, criticism and everything, and advices, of course, sa mga kakilala ko na, mga kuya ko na sa industriya. For me to explain it na parang I improved in a humble way, kasi because hindi ko tinake for granted yung mga advice nila. Just sometimes binibigyan nila ako ng mga things na alam ko na, but I still take it like it's a lot. I think that improvement also takes humility, kasi the main theme of is to be influentially great. It means that whatever you do, whatever you influence to other people, whatever na pinapakita mo, do it with great purpose, do it with excellent execution, whether it be nag-i-influence ka ng, for say sa akin, sa music, I should do it in like a way na mai-inspire yung tao. Yung parang tipong nagsasalita ka lang ng mga words na alam mo or things na alam mo, and people take it like they take it like they're a sponge, kasi a sponge, basically whatever you put a sponge, it's absorbent, and that's what you should aim na maging ganyan yung audience mo or yung people na nakikinig sa iyo. And so I stand for that in that verse. And then it also talks about yung parang hinahanap mo yung purpose mo sa life na to, and it's like you ready to do anything just to execute that purpose, because what else are we living for if not for our purpose? And kada isa, every one of us meron talagang special na purpose. It's not small, it's not it's not that parang ganyan ang purpose mo. We do not put purpose down so little, parang sabihin natin yung ibang tao kasi parang ganyan lang magagawa nila. No, it's not. Fulfilling your purpose is something special that once you execute it, it puts you in a high. It's like you're high na talaga kapag you fulfill your purpose. It means that you have done something special sa buhay mo. And then a lot of people, unfortunately, they're struggling to find their purpose, and that's why I talk about finding your purpose. That it means that you should die for it, or you should dedicate your life to finding your purpose. So that's what the verse is all about. Oh, by the way, yung sa uli, Repen 033, it's zip code for Ilo Ilo City, or Ilo, I think, but 033 is Ilo. Repen. So to everyone watching, I just want to say this: be bigger than reality. You can conquer everything, man. Everything in your imagination, everything that you want to be, it's conquerable. I don't know if that's the word, conquerable, but you can conquer everything, man. You can conquer people, you can conquer empires if you wanted to. You can be the president, you can be anything, as long as you believe in it, man. And whatever you do, just do it with passion, do it with great excellence, do it with everything that you've got. Just be influentially great. Peace. Thanks for watching What's Behind. Please subscribe and comment down below which song you would like to know the story about. Yo, shout out to The Big Clothing Co. You can follow them on Instagram and Facebook. Just search The Big Clothing Co. And shout out to Ash Marañon, our filmmaker, my brother. You can follow him on Instagram. It's Ash Maranyon, and he also has a YouTube channel. He's releasing contents na rin. I think it's Ash Maranyon on YouTube. You just search it. And you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and you can stream my music anywhere. Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Apple Music, and name is Psvlm. Peace out.